Hey everyone, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Nathan CK.
Lewis Angel.
And we're going to be reviewing the new Star Wars Episode 8, Last Jedi. Who is the Last Jedi? You know, is this the end?
It's not.
Because there's another one.
We know Episode 9 is coming with JJ directing. Ryan Johnson directed and wrote this one. Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Laura Dern, Adam Driver, Andy Serkis. Kelly Marie Tran. It's a big cast. What did we think of this movie? I'll tell you what I thought.
All right.
You know how they say these are not the droids we're looking for? I like this droid, but this droid was not the droid I was looking for.
Yeah.
Man, it's funny, you know, we always see these Marvel movies, these Star Wars, DC movies, but for some reason, Star Wars movies, you expect them, okay, they have to be at this bar, they gotta be above, they gotta be better. And while this movie has a lot of great moments and a lot of really cool, oh man, that was awesome moments, overall, I thought this movie is a car that it starts off going 60, and then it's in neutral for a long time, and it goes 60, neutral, 60, neutral. You know, it's going up, and then it stays up for a while, and this movie's 2.5 hours long, and I don't think it needed to be 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How do you think?
I agree with that. There is there's a lot of filler. There's characters that don't really have to. When you watch a trailer, you know what I mean. Those little bird things.
Porgs.
Wee.
Boy, those
big
porgs.
Eyes. There's always something that's like, what
they're
the heck
kind of
is that?
the whole lot of nothing, really.
And then, like, on the island, there's some weird nun creatures.
I mean, yeah, they're there to sell toys.
And it's really weird but that's kind of like the Star Wars universe that we kind of know. It's these weird, funky characters, but they spend a little bit too much time. You know in that one
guys. And yeah, they're sometimes.
But those are cool. But there's only like 3 seconds.
They're kind of cool, but why do they feel the need to keep?
Right.
Look at this weird thing. Look at this weird thing. Like, can we stay with the characters that we know and we like?
Yeah.
Look, I appreciate that you made this cool-looking alien. That's great. But that's not what I came for. I came to see Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver and Mark Hamill.
And when we do see them, it's great. And
some of the time.
But I feel like the movie needs to make this build up, I guess, a little bit, you know?
The movie really needed to up its pace, is what I felt like. It needed to move forward. There's a literal plot line about moving forward, and like, okay, we're barely moving forward, and that's what it felt like to me. It felt like this thing is not moving as... Look, Force Awakens goes by like that. It's a fun movie. It's, jolting right through. And The Last Jedi isn't that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the movie.
Yeah.
There's moments to it that, when I get the Blu-ray, I'm going to these moments, And that's what I do with Rogue One. Rogue One, I watched the first 10 minutes and the last half hour, because everything in between, I'm like, this is boring. And I don't want to say that about Last Jedi, but it's how I feel about Last Jedi.
Yeah, I think there's the beginning and then the end. In the middle is like...
Some of the storylines, these characters,
filler,
Finn's storyline, I'm like, really? That's what we're doing? That's... Okay, fine. And then it feels like Ryan Johnson was really concentrated, especially with Finn's storyline, on world building and showing off these cool planets and look at these new animals, and that's...
But I mean, we really are in like 2 or 3 planets like the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a couple planets. We're in
there's
space
only a
lot.
couple. We don't really jump away that much. We're time traveling a lot. We're in
not actually time traveling.
Right,
we're not going
like,
back or going forward.
Hyper speed or whatever. And I feel like we were never in that sense, really. It seems like they're taking some stuff from Star Trek a little bit.
Oh,
You know,
I know what you're talking
going in
about.
light speed or whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're definitely taking
But-
a lot, lifting a lot from
yeah,
other Star
and then
Wars movies.
the whole thing that.
The whole like Karate Kid thing going on between Luke
Yeah,
and Rey isn't really where you think it's gonna be, or
and the dark side, and they can always
balance.
track you. Basically, they always
can always-
see you. It's always in these Star Wars movies. The Emperor's ships. They always are there, no matter
like-
where you go.
It's like we're in a galaxy,
they'll
we're in
follow
the
you.
universe. They're in a huge space.
And in like 10 seconds, they're there again.
It's like not only that, it's
know?
just the whole. I wanted to like this movie more than I did, but like I said, I do like this movie. I'm gonna see it again, but to me, it was a step down from Force Awakens. I understand why they made this chapter the darkest chapter, why it had to be that, but I don't think this was the best version of The Last Jedi possible. I think if you trim down this movie by a significant amount, there's a better movie in here.
yeah.
Right?
Um,
What do you think about the acting?
acting was fine.
Acting was, there was nothing.
Mark Hamill.
I liked Mark Hamill a lot.
Liked him. Daisy Ridley. We only seen her in one movie, and now she's in this next.
I've seen her in
Now-
that on Murder in the Orient Express.
Oh, really? Well,
I did. So I've seen her act 3 times now.
But she carries
Yeah.
that same exact love for the character as she did in the first one. Now going back to this one, and we want to see a little bit. I want to see a little bit more from her. I thought we were going to see a little more.
You know why?
A little
I
more
just figured it out.
training. A little more
Because this was way more of an ensemble movie than the last one. We spend a lot more time with Oscar Isaac, with Laura Dern. She gets the
John
surprising amount-
Boyega,
John
kind
Boyega.
of introducing
del Toro.
you to these characters.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time doing that, where we both kind of wanted to see
Yeah,
more of
yeah.
Ray and Luke and Mickey and Rocky training.
And now that's what this movie's doing. No, that's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah, but like I said, there's some really cool fight scenes in here. The action works.
definitely. Yes.
The music I thought was great.
Yes.
The effects were sometimes kind of didn't. I felt like, okay, we're looking at some Zack Snyder fire going on right now. Like the really bad fire effects
the
from Man
weird
of Steel.
lightning.
The weird, like, okay.
Yeah.
And there's some things that you just kind of have to accept.
Right.
Like, objects are passed to different characters, and we don't really know what that means to them. We just have to
Right.
think on our own.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So, I don't know, do you want to add anything else? Do you like where this movie takes us going into episode 9? Because I don't love where
I
we're
don't
gonna
love
be.
where it's going. I hope in episode 9 they
JJ's directing it, which I think is a good thing.
that is a good thing. They have to add a lot more people to the force,
They gotta.
if you know what I mean.
A
they
lot
need
of people die on both sides of the movie.
A lot of people died both sides. I think the Resistance gets a giant smack
I mean,
across the
they
face.
do. I mean, it's the second in the Star Wars movie. It's gonna be dark. A lot of people are gonna die. And yeah.
But just to add a little more, this, I think, to your point, is it feels a little Revenge of the Sith-y.
Okay.
Just in fact of one particular fight
Yeah, it does.
and certain battle scenes, certain chances that Oscar Isaac's character takes a little bit, you know, trying to take charge.
His character was kind of one note.
Yeah,
He's like,
I thought, but yeah, I think, going into episode 9, I hope we see new characters, some training possibly, and really branch out to see like who makes up the Force. Is it
Who makes up the
you?
Resistance?
Is it the bloodline of the Skywalkers? Is it is it a nobody?
Is it midichlorians?
Is it anyone really? And,
I hope we don't see any more new characters. To be honest, I thought that was.
I think we are.
We're going to absolutely, but
regardless, we're going to see new characters.
I think that was one of the big downfalls of this movie. We spent too much time on the new, where I thought we should have kept going where Episode 7 left us. That's how I felt about the movie. All right, should we rate this thing?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna go 3.8 out of 5. 3.8. Yeah, I like the movie. There's some really great moments. There's some moments that are gonna be like, oh, that was awesome. But too much of the time, the movie felt like it was just neutral for me.
I'm gonna do 4.2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go higher just because, you know, seeing all the action, seeing the great characters that we know and love, and seeing these action scenes, and there's times where you're gonna clap. You're gonna
There's
clap
a lot of
so
times
much,
you're gonna clap,
and if
yeah.
you don't clap, you're stupid. But
You
yeah,
might be.
it's awesome, and I think that kind of offsets the neutral parts where you're kind of slow, but there's the anticipation.
The anticipation. Building.
Slurring our words here, but yeah, the anticipation and the build up kind of keeps you engaged a little bit, and you don't really care about this, and you know, it'll just go past you, and then you know, bust you open with, oh yeah, here we go again.
It does do that a lot. It's like, oh, yeah, wake up. Okay. Oh, wasn't that cool? Okay.
But, yeah, guys, so if you haven't checked it out, definitely
Well,
go
you're
see
going
it.
to check it out. Everyone's going to see this movie.
I don't know how much it's going to make over
I don't know
weekend, but
either.
It's going to make
I'm
a lot of money.
More than 200,
a lot of money.
Yeah. All right, guys.
But yeah, that's our review. Like, comment, subscribe. And
may the force be with you.
Yeah.